Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. Now we have an amazing battle submission by my friend Spooky Mafia 91. You know him, he's a very talented battler. They do share their legend run with us. They did that last time as well and again. So thanks a lot to my friend for sharing his battle. So these are some really amazing battles. Also, like they are using Shadow Annihilape, dewgong, and toxapex. I think this is HomeSliceHenry's team, and like that's very strong team. He's a very great battler. So yeah, let's hop into the battles and let's see how was their legend run. So I mean, I was even using a Shadow Annihilape team. My team was different. It was Shadow Drapion and Shadow Jumpluff in the back, and like I was able to climb 160 points with that team. So I can say that Shadow Annihilape is busted. It's really amazing. So as you can see, they got the Serperior in the lead, and like this is, you need to double shield and farm this thing down, because like they will get to aerial ace and they will always outpace us. So for some reason they didn't go for the move, because like they would have reached the aerial ace before us. And yes, so what will my friend do? I think they are at back to back now. And look at that, he makes a catch. Like that's amazing, because with this he saves his Annihilape, and Annihilape will be very useful. The fast move pressure, I mean the counters, even though like the counter got nerfed, right? It doesn't look like if those counters are from Shadow Annihilape. So like they don't have a high attack dewgong, I guess, and like they will always lose CMP. Look at that, both are over farming. Okay, look at that. Now they waited turn to make sure they see the ice shard come in. Like they're back to back moves, and look at that, the opponent tried to make a catch on their low health Serperior, but like they failed, and with this they are forced to go for the CMP there, which they win. But look at that, now the Annihilape gets the farm down, and there is Shadow Drapion in the back, and that's a good game. So let's hop into the next battle. And there it is, the Steelix in the lead. Like I don't know, even when I was using my Shadow Annihilape, I was getting a lot of Steelix. And trust me, they used to safe swap their own Annihilape. And look at that, I think it's the same team. I don't know what was in the back, I don't exactly remember, because one of them they just top left, and like this is the second one. I think the other one I saw, I don't remember what his team was. I think it was Wigglytuff. I don't know. And look at that. This will take the Annihilape out. Okay, so it's, I don't remember, was it the same in my case as well? But like at this point of time, it's a good game already, because there is nothing that the opponent can do. They will bring the Drifblim in a range from where the Toxapex will be able to take out the Drifblim. So like the opponent went for the CMP, and the Shadow Ball takes out the dewgong, but like there is no way that one Shadow Ball takes out the Toxapex, because Toxapex is so bulky. Trust me guys, the only reason I don't use Toxapex is it's super slow to the move, it's super bulky, it makes the matchups really bad. But see, trust me, you need to use Pokemons like these. Even if you are someone like me, you need to use this, because the meta is, it's very degen meta, trust me. You'll see mostly fast move pressure teams, so like you need bulky teams which can handle those fast move pressures. And look at that, they had they had Dunsparce in the lead, and they safe swap their Jumpluff, which is answered by the dewgong. And with this they overfarm perfectly, and this icy wind will take the Jumpluff out, but like they shield because they are at another move. And what will they? My friend lets it go. Interesting. So they will get the farm down. This is really good. Now what's in the back? The question is what's in the back? They come out with a lot of energy. Look at that. This is looking really good for us because like I think we can even boost the attack. What will my friend do? The opponent lets the ice punch go, and with this obviously my friend will shield because he can get those counter damage, which will be very useful against that Dunsparce. And like with this, the Dunsparce will be in a range from where the Brine will be able to take them out. Brine plus the poison jabs should be enough to take out the Dunsparce now. That's already a good game. Look at that. My friend is not going for the correct timing because he knows the timings and all, but like he knows there is no way the Dunsparce is winning this. So that's a good game. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battle. They're at 2926. And look at that. They have a Clodsire. Now, you will be amazed to see how much will those counters do once the Annihilape is boosted. Now look at that. He overfarmed a lot. This is something even I do. Like what I always do is I overfarm a lot and then I switch out because what I want is when I come back again, I really want to boost my attack by a lot because those boosted counters, they are deadly if you ask me. So with this, they overfarm, get 200 energy, and now they're going for the Sludge Wave, which takes out the Azu. And like this is really good damage. The Brine will bring it in a range from where those... Okay, he's going for the Ice Punch. Ice Punch will not be enough, but it will bring it very low. And look at that. The opponent swaps into their... It's Superior, and that's a shiny Superior. I think my friend will just counter it down, right? Because he will get the counter down. Even though he's not boosted. Yep, he does get the counter down. And there is nothing the opponent can do at this point of time. Okay, they went for the Stone Age. Like they didn't shield anything. So GG's, let's hop into the next battle and look at that. What an amazing lead. Okay, he tried to make a catch and that is really bad, right? That is super RPS. Cannot even say GG's for this one. So guys, that's a 5-0 set. Will he get legend with a 5-0? So he gets up to 2997. He's just 3 points away from legend. King Khurram, I guess that sounds Indian or maybe from the neighboring countries. I have no idea. Like that does sound kind of Indian. Many of my friends have this name. So that is an interesting lead. I think, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just pronouncing it wrong. And look at that, the opponent tried to make a Sludge Wave catch. That is really good. They know that these Brines, they'll just not do anything. But they do chunk a lot. Look at that over farm. I mean, like that is amazing, trust me. Will he let this go? He does let this go. That does a lot of damage. What's in the back? There's Mopeko in the back. This is looking scary, trust me. I mean, now I'll get in the comments, someone will say, that's scary. I really wanted to not say this, but like I messed up. Okay, they double shielded the aura wheel. This, it's still looking bad. Look at that, he gets the catch. This is huge. But can we ice shard them down? They get to the move. And like this will be enough to take out the dewgong and GG's to the opponent. Like that is an amazing Pokemon that they were trying out. I think it's really good as well. I think it's Desudui. I don't know how to pronounce that. My bad, guys. So like this matchup, having an attack weighted Shadow Annihilape is really amazing, because if they let the move go, you can counter them down and come out with 6 counters. I think not if the opponent is Shadow as well. I mean, that was for if you are Shadow and the opponent is a non-Shadow. So I do expect the opponent to make a catch, but it's very risky. Suppose they don't try to make a catch. What will you do then? Have a look at those counters. Resisted counters brought the Annihilape in the red health. Guys, look at those counters now. They were able to get the counter down as well. They're not at a move, I guess, right? And yes, they are not at a move, so the opponent is very close to the close combat. But yes, my friend comes into his toxapex. Yes, they don't want to get one shot by the Annihilape. What's in the back? It's Basti in the back. Trust me, I saw a lot of Basti teams, and like once they went down shield and when they saw my Drapion in the back, they just stop left. Yeah, I think even this trainer, he knows it's game over, so they close the app. I don't know why do the opponents do this. They should just stop left, like something like that saves a lot of time. But no worries, that's already a good game. I mean, this was the team from the last season, right? I hate people are still running teams like these. Trust me, what I noticed was people started to run Basti. I don't know who made a video on the Basti, but like, yes, people have started to run a lot of Bastis. So now Ariados in the lead. Now this is, they outpace us every single time. And like they can two-shot us. And like they can even let the first move go. We go for the Trailblaze, that does about 50%, and this boosts their attack. And look at that, they let the move go. Can we counter them down? The opponent played it to the CMP. Like that's the last thing you would want to do. I think my friend will let it go, because that is what you should do if the opponent plays it to the CMP. And like look at that, they go for the lunge. They thought that they will win CMP and they will debuff as well. So I think this should be another lunge. If not, if they are smart, they'll go for the Trailblaze. And yeah, they went for damage, which is worth it. What's in the back? Dunsparce. This is not looking good. Even though like we have a lot of energy, but what will be in the back then? Hope he lets this go. We need something in the back which is weak to dewgong. Okay, there is Azu. This is winnable. This is winnable. He's going for the Icy Wind because with this, they can tank the moves better. So he lets the first one go. I think he could have actually shielded the first one. No, I think what he will do is, which is very smart. So what he will do is, he knows the opponent will farm a lot and then he will switch out. So he's saving the moves for the, I'll say one for dewgong and the other one for the Azu. So with this, he goes down shield. And yes, he's shielding this one. Now he's going for another Icy Wind. The opponent still has a shield. I do expect my friend to make a catch. Okay, he doesn't make a catch. This is actually really good, I think, now that the opponent is debuffed twice. Oh, look at that. I think they were trying to wait a turn and my friend went for the move. Okay, he is very close to the brine. And yes, the brine should be enough to take out the Azu. That's a good game. Look at that. That was a very long battle. So yes, that's a 100 elo down pair. Azu in the lead. I mean, whenever I see Azu in the lead, I mean, I always expect that it's the double coast in the back. And like, this is exactly what I do. What I do is I build a lot of energy and I swap out, because what I want is, I mean, if they go for the energy, that is the best case scenario, because then I can boost up my Annihilape when I come back again. And look at that. Now they come into the Talonflame. Now this is actually really good that my friend actually went for the Icy Wind right away when they come in. First of all, with this you take less incinerate damage, and the second thing is like you still outpace them, because like he had a lot of energy, right? So he was able to get to another one, another Icy Wind, and with this, look at that, he was able to counter down the Talonflame. Talonflame couldn't get off their move, and with this, now these are resisted counters which are boosted twice. And look at that, now they let the move go. I don't know what they will shield now. What they will shield. At this point of time, the Annihilape can just counter down entire Clodsire and the remainder of the team. Opponent knows it and like he concedes. That's a good game. And that was a bad lead. But like still Annihilape overcomes it. And like that's a 3-2. And they just need 3 points, and there is no way that they don't get 3 points for a 3-2. And look at that, they were able to get, I think, 11 points, and that's at 3008 elo. And congratulations for the legend. Once again, I would like to thank my friend for sharing these battles. Really appreciate it. Just they support me a lot. So yeah, thanks a lot. I hope you guys loved the video. Also, I would like to tell you guys something. I built 2 teams recently. They were working really well. One of my friend used the team and he was able to get legend as well. Now the team was, I was using Unova Stunfisk in the lead with Superior and Talonflame in the back. Like the meta is really bad, the Great League meta, it's terrible. Lots of fast move pressure teams. Lots of teams you will see, they are triple weak to the Unova Stunfisk. So I came up with this team, and trust me, I'll tell you, I was able to climb 300 elo with this team. The only thing was, one day I went negative when I was close to legend. That didn't happen with my friends, so I'll say that is a very consistent team. So what I did was I built a new team, which I told you guys about, the Shadow Annihilape team. So I ran my Shadow Annihilape team on the last day of the Great League, and I was able to climb 160 or 170 points with it in one day. So my Shadow Annihilape team was Shadow Annihilape in the lead with Shadow Drapion in the back and Shadow Jumpluff. Now, the safe swap, like if the best case scenario is like you get the Talonflame in the lead, because like I said, Talonflame versus Shadow Annihilape is not that bad. They double shield, and like with the counters alone, you bring down the Talonflame to about the yellow health, about 40% of their health. So like that is a lot of damage. Imagine we are doing resisted counter damage and they double shield, and like we come out with one shield, like and then we shield our Drapion, we overfarm, we go for the Aqua Tail, and Dragon with energy is again very strong. So like most of the Talonflame leads, they will have, I think, Mopeko in the back and like one grass type. Sometimes like people even have, I think, a water type in the back, because their team idea is to bait out a grass type. As many people do this, they see a Talonflame in the lead, they'll be like, they will align the grass with whatever they safe swap. That is something people do, and like that, which is a key aspect when it comes down to team building. So yes, and you already know like what we do if we get Azu in the lead. You build a lot of energy, you swap out, and you want the Azu to make the mistake of throwing the energy, because if they throw the energy, yes, you are ahead and you have 2 shields, which will be very helpful to you when they come back again. So I think this was a very long video. So I hope you liked it. See you again tomorrow with a new video. We have more legend submissions. Also, even I'm just about 100 elo away from the legend now. I'll try to get legend in the Ultra League as soon as possible, because we'll be running a lot of spice for the upcoming days if I get legend in the Ultra League. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you again tomorrow. If you like the video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also give this video a like and some comments, something like that helps me out. So guys, thanks a lot. See you again tomorrow.